Hello Liz, welcome back to another video. Alright, so I have a very detailed video talking about moisturizing and sealing, but today I'm going to take you through how I do mine. And also I have had question in the past days, or should I say weeks, about moisturizing and sealing. Sometimes you get people ask you, I don't have a moisturizer, how do I seal? Because probably they've seen me talk about my moisturizer and oil, so they think it's all about that. No, if you've watched that video, I talked about how we use two methods: LCO method, LOC method, where L is liquid. Your liquid can be plain water or a leave-in. All right, and then you'll see hair butter, and then O, oil. Yes, so if you don't have a leave-in at home and you have, what do we call it, plain water, you can still go on. Okay. So before I just go on and use my own method, which is my moisturizer, and this is what I use, and my oil, I am going to use plain water and then a shea butter and then oil. All right, and then we'll see. So I'm not going straight with my comb. I'm just going to do for rough sectioning with my fingers. So you would have to section your hair. Don't apply your products straight on your hair when you've not sectioned it, thinking that you can just go like the product will get through everywhere. No, I don't think it works like that. You are going to think that you will try and get through every part, but it's just not going to work. I'm telling you, trust me. I'm going to section this one too. Yes, I'm going to be using this part for the first demonstration. Okay, so this is it. This is the plain water. So you are going to spray it a little bit, make it damp, not wet, especially your roots. If you have new growth, make sure the water is getting to it, right, to soften it. Now I think my hair is okay. It's been top right. So this is it. Now this is a shea butter. Pay attention to the end. Okay. Yeah. So this is how you're gonna do it. Make sure every part of your hair is getting. You see? So that is it. And then just to seal in properly, a little bit of oil, especially the end. So if you have any oil at home, coconut oil, olive oil, argan oil, any oil, just a little bit, just to secure the moisture. That is it. Like, instead of applying your grease, what do we call it? What's the name? Vaseline, that hair food that is not water based. No, just applying that onto your hair. Just use your plain water and shea butter. Do you see it? Oh, do I have to come closer? Do you see that? So now let's apply my moisturizer and my oil the way I do it, just so you know you don't have to, by all means, get a moisturizer before you can moisturize and seal your hair, or get a leave-in before. Don't make small excuses just to run away or escape moisturizing and sealing. All right, so we're going to be using this and then my oil. My hair feels a little bit dry, so I'm just going to go in with a little water, just a little, so that the products do not, use your discretion. Don't just apply products on your hair so that it just sits on it. Now look at it, even before the moisturizer. So going in with my moisturizer, I think this is a very big section, so I'm just going to do it gently. Pay attention to the end and don't rub your end. Don't rub it, just apply it gently so that you don't end up with split ends or rough ends. Right. So now look at the hair. Right. So that is it. I'm just going to seal it with my oil, and that is that. Just a little. Pay attention to your ends and bring it up like that. So if you have a moisturizer, this is how your hair should be looking after your moisturizing and sealing. If you have water, and I think this portion is small, but you can still see that there is no much difference between the two. There isn't at all. So I'm just going to do the rest and I'll come back. So this is how my hair is looking after the moisturizing and sealing. This is just a two-step process, okay? It shouldn't be that difficult, okay? And having a moisturizer or leave-in should not limit you or stop you. I demonstrated how to use the plain water and your shea butter and your oil. So this is it. This is what I do to my hair every other day or every 2 days, depending. So this is it. I'm just going to check out this. So I did that so that I could have easy access to my hair. And sometimes even with this, I kind of feel my root did not really get the product, but it's okay. So imagine you just taking your hair, like this part of your hair, and then applying the product. You should know that a lot of parts or places will not get the product. So always work in section, even if it's 2 parts or 4 parts. Yes, so don't just apply the products onto your hair and just leave it like that. And you also realize that I didn't use comb, right? There are days that I just use my hands, and especially I'm not going anywhere. So like this, in the evening I'll just pack it up and then I'll tie it. It's not that deep. Just like you taking your bath, eating, sleeping should be part of your life, guys. Very fluffy, very moisturized. And I have also added scalp massages to my hair, right? And I don't want to do it on a dry scalp, so this oil is almost done. It's a little bit of castor oil and jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is very light, so I'm just going to use a little bit on my scalp. So I'm going to mix it some. So now I can go in with my hands, very gentle. Here, rotating your hair like that. So for a couple of minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You can take breaks in between. So good. So that's what I do. So good. With the tip of your fingers. So I got this scalp massager, but I feel it's going to take out my hair, so I don't use it. I don't know. It also feels good. I don't know. Have you ever used this before? If you have, comment below. Let me see what you think about it. It's not bad. So that is it. If this video was helpful, then kindly like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.